Hello, welcome to my channel and welcome to Flash Season 3 Episode 2, and this is Paradox, which is kind of part 2 to the first episode of the season. Even though he's kind of got himself out of that universe, as it were, that timeline, things aren't quite the same, are they? No, we've got well, he seems to have grown up now with Joe and Wally instead of Iris. Iris and Joe now are no longer talking, which shouldn't be too much of a problem to sort out, I would hope. As I said last episode, he got Wally and Joe sort of together and talking and forming a bond. So there's no reason why he can't do the same in this universe for Iris. Compared to the other timeline, this one seems to be a bit of a piece of cake. But what else has changed? This is what we've got to find out, isn't it? What else has changed in this timeline? And I assume Reverse Zoom has gone. Eobard Thawne has gone now to 1945 to take part in, you know, Damien Darhk's machinations back in Legends of Tomorrow. So, yeah, on with a new adventure, I suppose. This is a Paradox. Also, I'm wondering who's going to be the main bad guy in this. Oh yes, of course. I forgot the ending. We have, is it Alchemy coming through the mirror? I'm a bit confused at this because I don't really know the Flash comics that well, and I never really saw the animated series, so really my only experience with Flash is the TV series, although obviously I knew he existed beforehand. I didn't really know his backstory that well. So yeah, so we've got this Dr. Alchemy. I don't know, but there's something very scary about him. Maybe the Freddy Krueger way he wrote his name in the mirror gives me the creeps. Anyway, let's get on with this. Let's go. Oh, Felicity.
So I reset everything. I put everything back to the way that it was before, except some things weren't the same anymore, not even a little bit.
Whoa. Slow down. Take a breath. Oh, you were talking way too fast.
Yeah.
What happened?
I really screwed up, Felicity, and this time I don't know if I can fix it.
Yeah. Stopped Reverse Flash from killing your mom, and then lived in an alternate reality where both your parents were alive.
Yeah.
And then you restored the timeline, came back to the moment you left, and noticed that things were different?
Exactly.
Does that just happen when you travel through time? Do things just change like that?
No, I mean, not
well,
like
yeah.
this.
You don't know what you're doing, Barry Allen. That's the point.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, why don't you just walk me through what happened, and we'll try and figure it out. So what changed?
Hello?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Allen. I can still see you're there. And no, I don't want your help. Thank you.
What are you doing here? Julian Albert, metahuman CSI specialist?
I did tell you the MetaHuman conference was only for 2 days.
Okay, but this is...
Still our lab, unfortunately. Like you and
I really recognise that guy, but some reason I just can't quite place him.
There's a whole new guy at work that you didn't even know about?
Yeah, and he's worked there for almost a year. And he doesn't like me very much, apparently.
Well, that's impossible. Everybody likes Barry Allen. You're like pudding. Everybody likes pudding.
Not everyone.
No, not everyone. I do. I love pudding.
I will never make another...
Oh, no.
Again.
He didn't save Dante.
Excuse me.
He didn't give him the money in this timeline, and he got killed by...
What are you doing here? Oh, I see.
The whatever it was.
Be there for me. I'm just trying to understand.
My brother's dead. There's nothing to understand. Exits that way.
So you altered the timeline. Joe and Iris don't talk anymore. There's a guy at work, a new guy, who doesn't like you. You never kissed Iris, and Cisco's brother is dead. Admittedly, that is an issue.
And what if there's more?
Well, has anything here changed?
No, I don't know. I mean,
Where's
everything
Oliver?
seems the same, I think.
Good.
What? Oh, this doesn't look good. What the?
I am alchemy.
I have visions of another life. Please make them stop.
Is he a product of this paradox?
Do you really want to make the vision stop? Or do you want it to come true? To be fast again? To have speed?
Yes,
Do you want that other life?
that's what I want.
There's really not that much here.
Yeah, no, I know. It's basically touch DNA. I had to steal a sample because our metahuman expert wouldn't let me take one.
Oh, you mean Julian Albert?
Yeah, you know him?
Yeah, we've known him for a while. He's the best.
What?
You need me?
No, I think I got this, but thank you.
She just has a few things that she wants to say to you.
Fair, I thought I told you to stay out of this.
Oh, no, this was all her, I swear.
So she just out of the blue decided now she wants to talk to me.
Hey, so Joe said that he'd give you what you need about the Huss for a story.
Hi.
Hi.
What? He just decided out of the blue to tell me? No one at the precinct will say anything, even Julian.
Oh, I hate that guy.
Yeah, you always say that. When does he want to do it?
Tonight, at the house. He said he's making your favorite.
Okay, he's out of his mind. He knows I will not go back there, even if he does make one of Grandma Esther's recipes, so.
When?
Tonight. Tonight, yeah. At the house.
At the house.
Yeah.
She vowed she'd never set foot in the house again.
Unless you made dinner.
At dinner.
Yeah, like old times. So one of her favorites, like Grandma Esther's recipes, maybe?
Okay, I suppose I can make something. Which dish?
He said he'd make the chicken.
I hate the chicken. I like the noodles.
Noodles, okay.
Why are you out of breath?
I'm not out of breath. I also thought maybe just to take some pressure off that he'd invite Caitlin and Cisco.
Okay, what time?
7.
All right.
The 7 will work, by the way.
Okay, but which dish?
I mean, I was thinking maybe to take some pressure off, you could invite Caitlin and Cisco.
That's a good idea, because if we're gonna do this, I gotta get started.
Yeah.
Noodles.
No problem, yeah.
There.
Yep.
Which dish?
Noodle dish. Yeah. Noodle dish.
It's not going to work, Barry. I'm trying too hard.
Okay, look, yeah, I arranged this. I put all this together. I'm sorry, guys. Look, we're not acting like a team, and I just wanted things back to how they were, just fixed.
If you wanted things fixed, maybe you should have gone back in time and stopped my brother from dying.
Okay, that's what it was about.
You want me to change the timeline to save Dante?
Why would you do that? It's not like he's your brother.
Something's turned up.
We gotta go.
It's the rival, he's back. At least they know who he is. Well, at least Barry knows who he is.
You remember me, Flash?
Clarice?
Believe me, Flash, this time, you're not gonna steal my life so easily.
He's going to have to go back in time again. He's going to have to try and fine-tune the timeline until it's nearly right. And in the process, how many Earths is he creating? How many different realities? Fuck, the effects in this series are even more awesome than last. Still not the fastest, Clarice. Whoa. Where'd he go? What's he gonna do? Go back in time and save Dante? He's getting quite good at going through time, isn't he? Oh, did he just get knocked off course?
Flash?
He did.
Flash.
Oh, he's in
Put
Earth.
these on.
Is he in Earth 3?
We need to talk.
Why you pull me out of Speed Force? Buy me a meal.
Because you're about to reset the timeline again after screwing it all up. Oh yeah, I know about that.
How did you know?
After your not so subtle reaction when you first met me, Harry told me all that happened with Zoom and your mom and your dad, so I decided I'd keep my eye on you for a bit. I'm not some doctor with a theory, Barry. I'm a speedster like you who's traveled in time and made these same mistakes you are making right now. So let me show you something.
Okay, you know what?
You remember me, kid? This coffee cup right here, think of it as the space-time continuum. Whenever you go back in time, it breaks. Now,
Real, I mean,
you can reset the timeline. You can try to fix it. But no matter how hard you try, it's never
Pieces.
going to be exactly how it was. We're not gods. We're men who, for whatever reason, have been given extraordinary abilities. The question you need to ask yourself is, what kind of hero are you going to be? Are you just going to take a do-over every time you make a mistake? Or will you live with them and move forward?
So Dante has to stay dead.
You found me again, Flash. I wondered how long it'd take you this time to figure it out.
wasn't too hard.
See, you didn't bring your little sidekick with you, though.
Nope. Just me.
That's too bad. I brought one.
Whoa.
A little, quaking in your boots wouldn't be inappropriate.
Hang on. Oh, yeah.
Who are you?
I am alchemy.
Okay,
He's
well,
creepy.
What do you want?
To help people achieve their true potential, such as he has.
And why are you doing this?
Because I'm preparing this world.
Remember what happened here last time, Flash? It's where I died. Having fun yet, Flash? I'm having a blast.
Oh.
Stay away from my friend.
Vibe. But which vibe? Evil vibe or good vibe?
I think out of everyone, actually, you're the only one that wasn't really affected when I messed with the timeline. I mean, unless you're
You are, aren't you?
secretly moonlighting as an ophthalmologist.
A what?
Kidding, nothing. Just a Flashpoint joke. See you later.
Yeah, she is. But she doesn't seem to understand it yet, so it's new for her.
There is something not right about you, Alan,
Oh, that's
They don't
technically
see it.
true.
but I do.
Is that right?
Yes.
Is he going to end up with powers?
You know why I don't actually like you, don't you? I don't trust you. And I don't like things that I don't trust.
See you
I've
tomorrow.
got to admit, I like him. He's a good character.
You failed. You failed, Clarice.
I'm sorry, please.
Dear.
Let me try again. Alchemy! No.
Oh. Wow, some lessons are being learnt here. When you mess with the timeline, you confuse everything. You confuse the audience. So we've got 3 timelines for Earth 1. The original, the Flashpoint, and now this Paradox timeline. We've got possibly multiple timelines in the Earth 3 where Henry the Flash resides, because he said that he'd gone back in time and changed things. And now it seems that the things that were happening on Earth 2 are happening on Earth 3, sorry, on Earth 1, and the things that are happening in the Flashpoint universe are now happening in Earth 1. Oh dear, things are just mind-bogglingly confusing. And then we've got all the tie-ins with Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow. I'm sure Legends of Tomorrow is going to keep up with something like that's going on here. I do like the idea of a good Caitlin becoming Killer Frost. As I said, I think her powers have only just started to manifest in this reality, because she did seem very alarmed, much the same way as Cisco was when his powers started to develop. Keeping it to herself for a start, almost mimics it. And everyone's got to live with the consequences of this change now. And it looks like really only Cisco's been the loser in this, because Iris and Joe have now patched it up. Wally's alive. Well, Caitlin's becoming Killer Frost, which I can only assume is going to be a good thing for her eventually. But Dante is still dead. And now we've got multiple, possibly 4, 5 maybe, new metahumans turning up that we never even met in the last episode, so we don't know who they're going to be. The mind boggles. They have gone all out on this show, on this series. The effects are better, the storyline is so intricate and so well written, the character developments are spot on. Just kudos, absolutely brilliant. Now I really do want to find out who played Barry Allen's co-worker, because it was bugging me all the way through it. I recognised him, I just didn't know where from, so I'm just going to look that up. Hey, Tom Felton. Do I feel silly? You know why? Because I just remember him as like a teenager and a boy and a teenager through the Harry Potter films. Good old Draco Malfoy, surprisingly a brilliant actor. I honestly thought he was not that great an actor in the first couple of films, and yeah, I've got to admit his acting abilities did sort of develop quite well during that series of films, but obviously the audience is more focused towards the development of the 3 main characters, Ron, Hermione and Harry, and their acting and the actors and actresses' acting skills throughout the films. Tom Felton's progress has passed me by, but he has developed into a fantastic actor. I'm so impressed, and brilliant character. I wonder who's going to turn out to be, because he's definitely going to turn out to be somebody. They wouldn't just throw in a brand new character out the blue like that without him being extremely significant, rather than just a bane in Barry's life. I am so hyped for this series. But the next one on the DC list is going to be Supergirl. It's going to be episode 12, Bizarro. Until then, I will catch you later. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share and like, and don't forget to watch the original first. Yeah, I don't really need to say that, do I? Catch you later. Bye bye.